guys, thanks for checking out the channel, watching the video. Today we're doing a recipe just for fall. This is a pumpkin bread pudding. Now I do have another bread pudding on the site, on this channel. It is a praline bread pudding, which is really, really good. It's one of the best bread puddings I ever have. So we're gonna see how this one stacks up against this one. It's a whole different type of bread pudding. This one does not have a sauce. It's just a plain bread pudding. You could certainly put whipped cream or whipped topping with it if you'd want to. You could put a sauce if you want to. But again, this is Mike's bread pudding, so this is for him. He doesn't like the real sweet stuff because he's crazy. But it's not going to be a real sweet bread pudding. So anyway, guys, here it comes. It's a pumpkin bread pudding. Recipe will be down below. If you have any questions or comments, any ideas for recipes, you can send them to in a comment or send me an email. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe while you're down there. So anyway, here comes the recipe, guys. Thanks for watching. First thing we started with was 2 packages of the Hawaiian rolls. Now these are the little dinner rolls like this. We cut them in half, laid them flat, took a big knife and cut them in half, put them in the oven, toasted them really good, let them cool a little bit. We are going to take these guys. Now I needed a big bowl, so what I'm using is the top of a cake pan because it's huge. It works really well. So we're going to take these and you're going to cut them into fourths. We just want chunks. You could certainly take a knife, ever how you want to do it. We want to cut all of these up into chunks, about 1-inch pieces, just like that. I kind of like the rustic look of this. When you toast them, though, it helps it absorb. You could certainly leave them out and let them dry out. But when they get crunchy like that, it helps it absorb this custard that you're about to put on here. This Hawaiian bread is so good, dude. And it's just a sweet brioche, I think. Which you could actually, if you can't find that, just use a pound and a half of brioche. Now we do have on standby a 9x13 pan. I'm not lining it. I'm actually using a Pyrex dish, 9x13 Pyrex. Because I think a bread pudding, you need to be able to see the sides for some reason. But unlike a bread pudding, this really doesn't have raisins or anything like that in it. And we are not topping this, like I have mentioned. But you could certainly top it. But there's a lot of bread puddings. On my channel, there's a recipe for a praline bread pudding, which is outstanding. It's one of the best bread puddings I've ever had. But it is really sweet. A lot of the bread puddings, they always throw that blasted whiskey sauce in there, and I just don't like that. It's a weird combo for me. And no thank you to chocolate bread puddings. Don't put chocolate chips in it. It's kind of like chocolate cheesecakes. It's like, you can keep that. We're getting close. Almost there. Let me save one of these because I really want one. Reminds me of making dressing. It's also what I make dressing in, by the way, for Thanksgiving, which is right around the corner for us. But we usually do that with Mike's dad and his stepmother, and they are going to be in Pigeon Forge this year. So I think it's just going to be Mike and me, which is kind of fun. We don't know what we're going to do yet. My family is kind of spread out, and His mother is out of the picture, so we don't know what we're going to do. All right. All right, so there's our bread. Let's kind of clean up the crumbs that I have everywhere. Okay, first thing we're going to do, this is kind of a lot of stuff. So we're going to mix this with using Hudson. You could certainly use a whisk if you want to, but we're just going to use Hudson to get this thing going. By the way, Hudson is the name of my KitchenAid. We're going to crack 8 eggs. And throw these big boys in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there is 8. All right. And into this, we're going to put 1 cup of white sugar. We're going to put 1 cup of packed brown sugar. This is dark brown sugar. We're going to put 2 cans of pumpkin, or as my friend Jen says, pumpkin, which she has got me saying that. That is 2 cans, 15 ounce. I was thinking it was a little more than that. It's 15-ounce cans of pumpkin. Now, this is straight pumpkin. This is not pumpkin pie filling, but straight up pumpkin. Okay. We are going to add 1.5 cups of half and half. And we're going to add 3 cups of evaporated milk, or it's 2 cans actually. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Actually, do have to measure that because that's a lot to guess at. 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And now it is time for our spices. I have to cheat at this. In here we have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. We have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to put all of that in there. If this looks familiar, this is basically pumpkin pie filling. You're getting really close to pumpkin pie filling. So we are ready to slide Hudson out. Put our paddle on. We will definitely go slow with this. Raise it up. Because this will splash everywhere. We don't want it to splash. Just let it mix. It needs to get really good and combined. All right, kids, that looks good. This is a lot thinner than pumpkin pie filling. Oh, come on, don't spill, don't spill. Now, away Parker goes. Let's pull our chopped up bread back. Let's get that away. Now we are going to take this custard, pumpkin custard, and pour this right over our bread. Scrape out all the yumminess that's in here. It smells really good too, yeah. I guess that smells like pumpkin spice, but real pumpkin spice, not that artificial pumpkin spice that everybody loves. We just want to stir this really well, make sure it coats everything. Now we're going to let this set for about 20 minutes. We want this custard to absorb into this bread. Then we're going to get ready to put that into our baking dish and we're going to bake it. But right now we're going to let that set for about 20 minutes. All right, guys, it has been 20 minutes. We take our 9x13 Pyrex dish. We have our handy dandy upside down cake pan with our mixture inside. Give it a stir. It has absorbed quite a bit of the custard. We are going to get ready to transfer this into this. Now, how do we want to do that? I am going to use a 1 cup thing. I think to do it, just to pour it in there, it's going to be a big lump, and we don't want to do that. You can do it this way. We might have a little bit of control over it. All right, down to where we can actually, let me throw that in the sink real quick. All right. We don't want to overdo it, but we want to get it all. Yeah. So poke it in there, get it in good. All right, kids. Into the oven she will go for about 1 hour. All right, guys, it has come right out of the oven. It is hot, but you can tell it is done. If you touch it slightly, it's not wet. It's not, it's set up. It's perfect. We're going to let that cool a bit. We're going to taste it and see what it's like. It smells really, really good. It has that pumpkin smell, pumpkin pie smell, but it's not that fake pumpkin spice smell. It smells delicious. So let this cool off a little bit and we'll give it a try. All right, it has cooled off a little. You can see it crack a little bit. Let's go ahead and cut a little scoop out to taste. Very bread puddingy. So there we go. That's what it looks like. Okay, first thing, got to smell. It smells like Christmas. It smells like the fall, but not fake. It smells really good. It's got that, but it does have a bread pudding smell to it too. So let's go ahead and cut a piece. First of all, is it going to need a sauce? That's my big question. Mmm. Very reminiscent of a pumpkin pie, but not quite. I don't think it's going to need a sauce. Might need whipped cream. Mmm. Totally think it needs to be cold though. I really think it needs to be cold. That's really good though. Mike's really going to like it because it's not sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I like that. I will give that a thumbs up. I think that's really good. Great texture too. It really isn't, to have 2 cups of sugar, one being dark brown sugar, not sweet at all. Very good. Winston just came in. He wants some, but nah, puppies can't eat this. They can eat pumpkin, but they can't eat cinnamon and nutmeg and all that goodness. Oh, there's Mike. You want to taste? Huh? Boo. Anyway, he just woke up. So, anyway, guys, that is pumpkin bread pudding. The recipe will be down below. If you're not subscribers, do take a second, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you have anything you would like me to try, make sure you put it down below or shoot me an email. Email address will be right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll see y'all very, very soon. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there. But above all,